After wide consultation and deliberations, Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga said yesterday that schools will reopen on June 1st, with grade 7 and grade 12 learners returning to the classroom. Independent and public schools will also be opening and will be required to adhere and observe health and safety protocols. Schools will start with grades 7 and 12, while the announcement as to when other grades will commence is yet to be said.
But also from research and information, both locally and internationally, studying what the international trends are to inform our plans. Indeed, there's a whole debate on the impact of coronavirus on children and adults, and we are informed and guided by these debates, and we use them to guide our work. The reports that we received were showing that preparations have been taking place and good progress has been made. All indications are that the preconditions for the reopening of schools are going to be met. And the delivery of all the essentials is being done, not necessarily to schools, but to safe places like warehouses. And that's what we're monitoring to say, has this province received its mask? Where are they? And when are they going to go to schools? So there is monitoring at that level, and we have received reports from provinces that orders have been placed and deliveries are beginning to happen. So the items that, amongst others, that we have ordered, which are beginning to arrive in schools, are your essentials like your sanitizers, your masks, your water and sanitation. And of course, schools will be cleaned, and most are being cleaned currently. The CM agreed that provinces have to move at the same pace, and we have emphasized the need to pay special attention to the health and safety of all learners, teachers, and employees in the schools. Earlier today, again, we met with teacher unions and school governing bodies. Again, we updated them on the progress thus far about the plans, and we have agreed that next week, when we already do a countdown, we will also give them the latest report about the countdown. As we were planning, as much as we were reporting at different times that schools will reopen on the 1st of June. We will start with grade 7s and 12, but also we will also look at small schools and special schools differently, because we may not be able to use the same measurement for all those other sectors, and we will give details again during the course of the month. So all learners, educators, and support staff will receive orientation and training at the start of the school reopening, which starts for grade 7s and 12. We are aware that the impact of the virus also, or the lockdown on families and societies in general, has really created unprecedented pressure and anxiety, and therefore we've put plans in place to make sure that we can provide social, mental, psychological, and emotional support. We're working close with the Department of Health and the Department of Social Development. In addition to this, the basic education sector, using its own psychologists and social workers who had prior training on counseling, will also come on board to assist us. The other question that has been coming to the fore to say, when are we gazetting the new the new school calendar? We had the said last time that we had to get permission from the NCC that indeed our plans are accepted. Now that it has been approved that we can start opening schools from the 1st of June, the revised school calendar will be gazetted soon, and it will indicate the opening and closing dates and the breaks between, and we'll work with provinces to make sure that no school is left behind. Because the 2020 academic calendar is going to have impact for the 2021 school calendar, and we need to already advise communities and parents in particular about the changes of what will happen next year.